As you begin to listen to this recording, take a moment to settle into the space you've chosen and gently let your eyes blink close. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice slow exhale out. And if you haven't already, give yourself permission to relax. Always a good place to start. Setting aside all the thoughts of the day temporarily while you're here. Just think about emptying the mind, knowing you can come back to those thoughts later. Letting go of the past, not worrying about the future. Just being right here, right now with the sound of my voice. Let whatever you're resting upon support you 100%. Really feel your body settling into it and letting gravity take complete hold. And as I'm counting from 5 down to 0, I want you to follow along, repeating in your mind the words and phrases, letting your body being influenced by them. On the number 5, I allow my arms, legs, limbs of my body to become limp, loose, relaxed, like spaghetti or jello. On the number 4, I allow my stomach muscles to unwind and the lining of my stomach to relax. 3, the muscles, nerves, fibers, cells of my body are flooding with comfort. On 2, I am deeply relaxed. On 1, even more deeply, I go into relaxation now. And on 0, deep, restorative, comfort, and relaxation. Good. And from this relaxed place, part of your mind and body can begin to travel somewhere else, even more comfortable, even more enjoyable. And like dream states, this is also a venting state, where you'll be able to vent out any negative emotions, thoughts, behaviors, where you'll be able to let go and release things you don't need anymore. Things that might have been weighting you down or holding you back. So with that part of your mind and body that can do so, begin to feel yourself lifting and rising, floating free, up out of the body, leaving the original self behind. And with your second self beginning to float and drift, lift right up above the body, light and free, light as a feather, able to lift and rise and drift higher and higher. Notice with each breath, in fact, you can float a little higher, feel a little lighter. You may even become even more conscious of your breath right now, knowing that each inhale is calming the mind a little more, and each exhale releasing tension. Notice how you can guide yourself with your breath to the left or right, higher. How you can look down now and see the body below, resting peacefully. And how you can float around the ceiling of the room, noticing the fixtures, the furnishings, the lighting beneath. Very pleasant, enjoyable, peaceful. Feeling comfortable and secure, confident. Imagine, visualize, picture, pretend that you're floating right out of the room now, out into the rest of the building and out of the building into the sunshine. Feel the sunshine warming your skin, your nose, your face, like a wonderful warm embrace beginning to sink, saturate, melt right through the skin and warming the container of your body and lifting you even higher. Floating up now above the building, the treetops. becoming aware of the rustle of the wind through the trees, the call of a bird to another, the sounds of nature around you. Lifting, rising, floating free, higher and higher up into the clouds, able to reach out and touch with those cottony, satiny, silky soft. Floating up above the clouds, able to look down and see the streets beneath, the land and green between, the mountains and valleys, maybe even the ocean. Really beginning to enjoy this new perspective. As you float higher, lifting, rising, drifting, warmed by the sun, seeing more and more of the continent now, places you've been and those you'd like to go, and all the places in between. Mountaintops, some snow-capped, oceans, rivers, deserts even. Beautiful. All laid out right there beneath you. Feeling comfortable, strong, secure, floating higher and higher. Losing a little track of time perhaps. Enjoying the sensation of just gently lifting, floating, drifting wherever you want to go. Beginning to sense the galaxies and stars, planets behind you. Looking down now and noticing that the planet, the Earth, is just this beautiful green and blue marble spinning in the jet streams. The sun rays reaching out through the air, warming it between. Beginning to dip down behind the Earth now. The pinks and purples, those last rays of sun. The stars beginning to twinkle, a beautiful canopy of stars emerging all around you up close, the cooler air, wonderfully refreshing. Ah, shooting star. Beautiful. The moonlight glowing luminous all around, right at the edge of night and day. And as that last ray of sunshine dips behind the earth beneath, sense yourself dropping deeper down, right inside yourself, able to drop down to a very peaceful, still place where you can enjoy just being. That's right here at the edge of night and day, you're able to drop down deep within yourself to a very still, peaceful place. A very resourceful place connected to all your deep resources, away from any outside interference. Able to connect with this sense of new perspective. Your subconscious knows how to bring you there. Strengthening your confidence now, your security with self. And then feeling the warmth of the sun rays again as they peek out from behind the earth, wrapping around, extending into the atmosphere, reaching through time and space to warm you and guide you, gently bringing you back down through the clouds, down through the cooler air and atmosphere. Those rays of sun reaching out to warm your chest, your face. A wonderful warm breeze tickling the skin as the earth begins to come even more into focus. Planets and galaxy, the space, the immense space behind the twinkling stars, the face of the moon. Seeing the oceans and greenery, the rivers and valleys coming closer into view. The continent, the places you've been, and those you'd like to. Feeling yourself floating easily, comfortably, like a leaf dropping perhaps from the top of the tree, supported by the wind. Finding your way all the way back to where you started, right outside the building, and then working your way in until you can come right above yourself, floating right around the ceiling of the room, able to look down at your body, so comfortably relaxed, and choosing to drop right into yourself, reintegrating one whole person, one whole strong, secure person. Coming back, becoming one, melting, merging with yourself. Further igniting the healing process here, in this moment. Beginning to change your reaction to things in a powerful way. Having this deep intuition that you can do anything with the right mindset. Enjoying that stillness you found within, and the sensation of just being. Feel it coming all together, right here, right now, in this moment. And right here, we're going to close the door to the subconscious mind on the number 1. Gently beginning to ease our way back to that more awake state. Knowing there can only be positive outcomes from this kind of positive focusing. On the number 2, hearing my voice perhaps a little more loudly. With a big, beautiful breath in and a wonderful sense of well-being coming up to the number 3. And gently turning back on the muscles that might have gotten turned off. Connecting with the fingers and toes now, maybe gently wiggling them, stretching, awakening. On the number 4 and on 5, blinking the eyes open if you haven't already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes opening now, wide awake, ready for the rest of the day or night.